Good morning students, welcome to the second video of Gerund. So in this video we will discuss the remaining parts of this chapter. So as I said that gerund and participle, there is a similarity between both, that is both are verbals. So same thing is with infinitives. There is a similarity between infinitives and gerunds also. What's the similarity? That both gerund and infinitive both acts as noun, both does the work of noun, or you can say both plays the role of noun. As in the earlier video I discussed, that is gerund acts as a subject, object of preposition, complement of verb. And if you remember, in the infinitive chapter we have discussed the same thing. So this is the similarity between infinitive and gerund. And as this is the similarity, so you can write infinitive also and gerund also in the same sentence, means one can replace the other. And how it can be done? See the first sentence, teach me to dance. Here to dance, the blue words are infinitive 2 plus v1, but you can write this sentence in another way also, that is teach me dancing. Now teach me dancing, dancing is in v4 form, as and as it is in v4 form, hence it is gerund. But see, you can write either infinitive or gerund in the same sentence and the meaning will not change. Same with the second sentence, to paint is his job, painting is his job. Again, the main point of the sentence remains unchanged, but we started the sentence differently. First one started with infinitive, second one started with gerund. See the third sentence, I like running, I like to run. Again, first one is having gerund, second one is having infinitive. So you can see in the three examples that you can write infinitive or gerund in one sentence. Means you can replace one with the other. Why? Because both acts as noun. But there are few sentences in which this type of replacement can't be done. Like I want to go. To go is an infinitive. And as it is an infinitive, so you will say that I can replace this with a gerund and you will write I want going. So this is a wrong sentence. The structure of the sentence is wrong. Again, see, you must stop drinking. It is a gerund. But if you want to replace it with the infinitive, so you will write you must stop to drink. Again, this sentence is grammatically incorrect. So, in both the sentences, you can see that in the first sentence, infinitive will be used, and in the second sentence, gerund will be used, and you cannot replace the one part with the other because it will make the sentence grammatically incorrect. So, the replacement can't be done in all the sentences. It can be done in some sentences, but not all. Now, we will look at some words that only take gerund with it. Means with these words, you cannot use infinitive. See the words avoid, enjoy, excuse, mind, hate, vote, can't help, it is no use, it is no good, etc. So these are the few words which take only gerund, not infinitive. Now see the sentence. First example, one should avoid lying. Now see, the neon color word is avoid and it is in the list given above. And according to the rule, it will always carry gerund. Just see, if you will replace it with infinitive, it will be like one should avoid to lie. So it is not a correct sentence, it is grammatically not correct. so it will take gerund only. Again, I enjoy playing guitar. Again, enjoy the neon word, it is in the list and it will take playing means gerund. You cannot write the sentence like I enjoy to play guitar. This movie is worth watching. Again, worth. It is no use crying now. I can't help laughing. So these are the few words. This is the list of few words which only take gerund, and you cannot replace these sentences with infinitive. Means you cannot replace the gerund present in the sentence with infinitive. Now there is one more rule regarding gerund, that is that if you will write any gerund, then if you have to use pronoun, then that pronoun should be always of possessive case. That pronoun should always be of possessive case. Why? The reason is that like gerund, it is what? It acts as noun, and as it acts as noun, so you need any pronoun which shows possession on that particular noun. That's why whenever we write any gerund in a sentence, and if we have to use pronoun, then that pronoun should be of possessive case. Like, see, he likes my painting. The purple word is gerund. And before that, the pronoun is used, which is my, and you all know that my belongs to possessive pronoun, or you can say possessive case. So, as painting is a noun, so it will need pronoun which is possessive, which can show possession on that particular noun. Again, her crying annoys everyone. Who's crying? Her crying. Their acting is awesome. Who's acting? They are acting. His winning of the competition made many people happy. So who's winning? His winning. Her talking calms me. Who's talking? Her. The whole neighborhood heard their fighting last night. Who's fighting? They're fighting. So, in all the six sentences, you can see that the words written in purple are gerunds because they are acting as noun, and the words written in red are possessive pronouns. So, whenever you will use pronoun with gerund, then that pronoun should be an element of possessive case. So this much was in the chapter gerund. I hope you must be getting the points and you are understanding, you are getting knowledge with the videos. So thank you. That's all for today.